Welcome back. It is the Flow Friday Sports Show here on your colour of country life, Flow FM. It's time to go to the world of North Central Netball, where the president of the association, Kylie Walsh, is on the line, and she joins me once again this year. Kylie, great to be back with you. How are you?
Very good, thanks, Alice. Yes, our netball I thought it gets better each week, but it keeps getting better and better going forward, so it's very exciting.
How do you deal with it over a year? I mean, there's so many twists and turns, Kylie.
Yeah, it's like a soap opera watching this year between these grades. It's wonderful.
Reminds me of my life. Let's talk about these C grade results to get things going on the segment today, Kylie, and a very good game between Sea Lake Nandali Tigers and Birchip Watcham. Just 10 goals the difference, but Sea Lake too good.
Yeah, they were, and it really defied expectations with the team standings, and the Tigers, despite being lower in the rankings, they certainly delivered a stand-up performance against the high-placed Bulls. And I don't know, maybe the Tigers coach gave them a pep talk in the first quarter, and she certainly made use of substitutions, and leading into half time, there was an 8-goal swing by half time over that second quarter, so which is fantastic for them. But Bulls put in a tremendous effort, and that really shifted the momentum with some successful plays. But the Tigers just continued their effective squad rotation throughout the rest of the game, and ultimately secured them a 10-goal victory over the Bulls, which you mentioned earlier, 54-44.
Now, it's worth mentioning that this fixture between the three senior grades was very close, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Like you said, A, B and C, they could go either way. So it's wonderful. Even though, traditionally if you've got teams out of the four, you sort of imagine there'd be an easier game. But, you're not going to lay down every week at the moment.
All right, Charlton, they finished with 28 goals in their game against Witchy Narraport, but it wasn't enough. The away side finishing with a tally of 44. So they were too good. But, again, a relatively close game. So... And this was the case. This was the theme repeated across all games in the C grade, really. So the punters got what they were after and got a decent game.
Yeah, they certainly did, Alice. And the game was really evenly matched throughout that first half. And Witchcliff Narraport elevated their performance in that third quarter, and they were able to effectively shut down Charlton's scoring abilities. And they've just found newfound confidence, just allowed a smooth transition down the court and ease in the ring. And Tessa Batheris and Olivia McKay, they just capitalised from their teammates' efforts. And that sort of was a turning point for the Demons with their dominance, and that secured their comfortable win over Charlton, 44-28.
Port in an upset win over Wedderburn Redbacks, 43-30 on the road. Good win for Port.
Yeah. And look, with third playing fourth, it was also going to be quite intriguing. But I think those Port girls would have had a hidden box of donuts out the back just to inspire their squad for this game.
The donuts. The donuts.
The donuts are out. Yep, I've heard the whisper. The donuts are out. And I'm sure that inspired Brooke Arnold, and she found her rhythm and sweet spot to the post, and that sort of got her unstoppable despite the efforts of Wedderburn's Tess Jackson. She used her strength and agility to try and slow Arnold down. But, Wedderburn managed to discover some bright combinations in that final term, but by then the damage was done, and the Magpies had a too substantial lead, and obviously opened up their box of donuts with a 13-goal win over Wedderburn, 43-30.
Donuts remind me of my career playing wing defence for Westbourne Park in 2002. So there you go. I've just said that. Now, Nullarbor and St. Arnaud went at it. It was always going to be hard for St. Arnaud, though. Nullarbor top of the Pops in the C grade, and St. Arnaud languishing in sixth. So, an expected result there. Nullarbor getting the win, 41-24.
Yeah, absolutely. It was always going to be a challenge for the Saints, but the Saints really made some significant positional changes in that second quarter, and that really proved costly for them, and that was a turning point for the game, particularly for Nullarbor. They stuck to their game plan and capitalised on some opportunities, and that boosted their score significantly, get that out. But St. Arnaud managed to find some continuity in their game plan by by the quarter-by-quarter scores. But, yeah, they were just a bit restless in a few of their plays. And Nullall, was, on the other hand, was very consistent across all 4 quarters, and that ultimately earned them the win 41-24.
Let us get an understanding of what's going on with that C-grade ladder, Kylie.
Yeah, well, we have Nullall game clear on top, followed by Birchip Watcham, 3rd place, and 4th very close behind them with Wedderburn and Port, with Sea Lake Nandelli Tigers just a game out, placed 5th. And then it was followed by Tanana, Donald, Wycheproof, Narraport and Charlton.
There we have it. All right, to the A grade. Time for your predictions for the week going into what will be a very big round, Kylie. So this is going to be fireworks, I feel. Tell us what we can expect in round 14.
Yeah, well, this round 14's TAC round, a safety round. So clubs are going to don blue armbands to play tribute to anyone who was killed or injured on the state's roads, with the theme of Band Together for road safety. So far this year, unfortunately, 148 people have lost their lives on Victoria's roads, and 79 of those have been on regional roads, where our footy and netball and hockey club members cover thousands of kilometres for their games every week. So this year, I think clubs are being asked to educate members on the dangers of speeding and encourage members to show up for your team and slow down on the road. So I guess it's good to have those conversations and change some attitudes and create a good culture around road safety and keeping everyone safe on our roads. But like you mentioned, Alice, leading into our A grade ladder, it's like A and B grade, as we were talking about. The A grade competition is as exciting as ever, and the 4 top teams are still, it's getting really evened up, and it's very, very tight, with Wedderburn a win over Bort last week. That allowed them a 2-game advantage, and amongst the season, I really don't think anyone can take a breath yet. Birchip Watcham a second, then Nullawal and Bort, as I mentioned, and I feel the games will impact 2nd and 4th naturally, depending on the win-losses this weekend. So with Charlton and Sea Lake Nandelli Tigers a game out respectively, they are looking over the top 4. Top 4 will be looking over their shoulder, sorry. So, yeah, it's very exciting. And then to finish the ladder, we have Donald, Wycheproof, Narraport and Tanana. So this weekend we have Nullawal at home to Sea Lake Nandelli Tigers. And I think this is going to be a great neighbourly grudge match, Alice. Like their last meeting, it'll be close as it comes. And Nulla will be still trying to find their right combinations at either end of the court, and I think they'll be confident with their stable mid-court and the damage they can inflict to their opposition. But the Tigers will be really upbeat after they toppled second-place Bulls last weekend, and that'll carry their confidence into the game. So this will be a really great game to watch, and both teams have an extra incentive dangling in front of them this weekend. We have Wycheproof Narraport hosting Bort. This will be a tough game for the Demons, and I hope they're going to the game with a clear quarter-by-quarter goal for their attackers, mid-court and defence. And hopefully they can play to just to achieve those goals within their own team. But I imagine Bort will aim for a strong 4 quarters and correct any errors they faced against Wedderburn last weekend. But I'm expecting Bort to have a comfortable win over Wycheproof Narraport. We have Donald at home to St Arnaud, and from their previous meeting, Donald won by 4 goals, but both teams have significantly improved their performance since then. And they've been consistently delivering strong performances against the top teams. However, I think Donald are well established in their combinations, and that will give them the edge and leading them to a victory. And then we also have another big game with Birchip Watcham hosting Charlton. They've got earlier games this Saturday with Birchip Watcham hosting a Ladies' Day. But this is going to be an absolute cracker of a game. Charlton have so much to play for with this matchup, and a win over the Bulls will have a huge impact on the top 4, and that could potentially knock the Bulls out of the top 4 if Nullawal and Bort and Charlton win. And Charlton could possibly go into the 4. So it's massive. Charlton remains largely the same team on paper, but completely different team on court over the last few weeks. They've really gelled together with their confidence and performance. And the Bulls need to approach this game with cohesion across the court and really focus in the present moment rather than what's at stake. So I'm really excited about this game. And the last time, as well, when the last time they met, but that last game didn't meet my expectations. So I'm locking myself in for this one, Alice. I think it's going to be a ripper, and we have Wedderburn with a bye.
Expertly done, Kylie. Some netballers on trial as well on the weekend. Is that the case?
Yeah, absolutely. It's very exciting for four of our North Central youngsters, and on behalf of North Central Netball Association Board of Management and our netball community, we'd like to wish Charlie Angel from Birchip Watcham, Isabel Salisbury from Charlton Netball Club, Jenna Angel from Birchip Watcham Netball Club, and Scarlett Funk from Donald Netball Club the best as they attend the 17 and under and 19 and under state trials this Sunday at the State Netball and Hockey Centre in Melbourne. And we all know that they'll probably have some nerves present, but hopefully they can all take a deep breath and relish in the moment and enjoy the opportunity of this next level trials, because it's a huge achievement to reach this level, let alone. So we're very proud of what they've accomplished today.
Excellent, and we echo that here at Flow. Kylie Walsh, thanks so much for your time. Enjoy the netball.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.